folks? It's Trenius. You're tuned into the infamous Living Room Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. So this live feed right here is for all my evening people who were working earlier. I know this is the holiday week and whatnot, and so it's a lot going on. And some of y'all probably missed me live on the first one that I did this morning and whatnot. So what we're going to talk about, folks, is how to shift energy to break through to actually obtain a manifestation. Now, I'm going to explain this step by step by step by step, okay? So you're going to be able to understand easily how you can get what you want through universal law, through universal power, folks. How many of y'all out there believe in universal powers, universal laws? This stuff has been around for ages, folks, ages. You know, we are just now recovering all this lost, what they call it, esoteric, new age information. It ain't new. It ain't nothing new under the sun, folks. You know, this is who we really are. You know, we are really energetic beings. Scientifically, we are created. We consist of electricity, folks. You ever touch somebody and get shocked? That's because we have currents running through us like power lines outside. What do we need the currents and the electricity for? It's the same thing that keeps the heart beating, folks. Electricity is energy. It's all energy. So knowing this, we are literally attracting things to us with that electric energy on a quantum level that we cannot see every single day. But see, the problem is a lot of people don't think with their feelings. You know, a lot of people don't think with their energy. A lot of people don't know how vibrations work, so they end up thinking with their mind and they intellectualize life. You can't intellectualize life because we don't know life. We don't know. Nobody's never figured it out, okay? The only thing that we know, folks, is how to feel what we are receiving and how to, you know, put our energy out into the universe in order for it to come back to us to get us what we want. You know, when I grew up in church, man, I heard some of the weirdest stuff in scriptures, some of the weirdest teachings. I never understood the stuff. I heard stuff like, have faith in a mustard seed and you can move a mountain. And I'm like, huh? What is he talking about? But, you know, it's crazy because the more, you know, I became a little bit more older, I started even believing in making things shift and making things move. And I'm like, oh man, we are really energetic beings and you can literally like shift your energies. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever went into a room, right? And you got the chills, right? Something about this room, it's like you've been here before, or something about this room, it made the, you know, hairs on your arm raise, right? Yeah, what's up, Latanya? How you doing? Have you ever been around other people and you can just sense negative energies in some people? Or you've been to a location or someplace that you wanted to hang out and you just noticed the energy was just not right and then you had to like leave? You know what I'm saying? I do it all the time. When I'm around people, places, doing things or whatever, I can always feel energy, folks. So before I get down into explaining how to shift energies and how to break through in order to get to your manifestation, keep in mind that you are an energetic being. At all times throughout the day, after this video go off, folks, you're an energetic being. Everybody's constantly manifesting things every single day. Tomorrow, some of your manifestations will come. Okay, tomorrow, some of the stuff that you manifested, maybe now that you know you've been manifesting, now you're starting to understand the flow of how it works. Yeah, you probably manifesting something tomorrow that you wanted to manifest maybe like 3 weeks ago, or not even that. Maybe something that's going to manifest tomorrow. It could be something that you're going to manifest from 2 days ago, you know, and that's what's happening every single day. But like I said, little do they know. A lot of people don't even realize this stuff. They just go walk aimlessly and just live life and think things are just happening randomly. No, you're creating every experience that you experience with the way you think about yourself, about others, about how you're talking, the words you're saying to yourself. Life is always perfect right now in this moment. You know, we're only getting in this moment what we have saw ourselves to get, you know, in the past, right in this moment, right here, right now. So one of the things I want to let you know, y'all already know how to even manifest, how it even starts out, right? How manifestation starts out to get anything you want is the simple, basic procedure. Speak it, somebody saying it, believe it, and then receive it. Now, to the average person, if you told them how to manifest something, you say, speak it, believe it, receive it, you can get it. A lot of people gonna be like, I don't even, how is that so easy? This is the hard part that you have to know about after you speak it, believe it, receive it. First of all, how to avoid negative thinking. That's what I'm about to tell you about right now. Just stay tuned, okay? I'm about to tell you how to avoid negative thinking, because we all do it from time to time, even though we're on this journey of positive energy and remaining positive. After the process, after you speak what you want into the universe, right? Now, this is where you kind of have to believe something that you can't see. That's another thing that ties a lot of people up. It's so hard for people to believe something that they cannot see. Something that they cannot see, folks. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's crazy. That's really crazy if you have to see something in order to believe it. You know what I mean? That's like working backwards. After that, after you do that, folks, totally believing in what you speak. Now, you have to believe and know that without a shadow of doubt that you're going to receive it. Now, see, people who've already manifested, if you're the type of person you like me, you already done seen manifestation happen. I done already seen it happen so many times. That's why I'm so confident on talking about it right here, because I know it is real. It works. But if you're the type of person that done seen it plenty of times, you'll be able to speak it, believe it, speak it, believe it, receive it, speak it, believe it, receive it, like even better. The more you do it, the more your manifestations will come even faster, because you'll get into the process of knowing how to like break through. Now, when a process starts, when a process of manifestation starts, you're not going to see anything really happen. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to see mountains move. You're not going to see things, weird things happening. You got to kind of just speak it, believe it, and don't know that you're going to receive it and kind of like let it go. Just kind of go do some other stuff. I guarantee you, what's up, Rich? I guarantee you your mind, since it's so smart, your mind will bring back up the thoughts of you speaking and believing and receiving something the other day. The brain, that's what it does. You know how you get on the computer and you type in the address. You ain't even finished typing in it yet. How is it that the computer remember where you wanted to go or where you want to go? Because it is doing its job. A computer, they built the computer by just understanding our brain, folks. It's like a mock model of our brain, the computer. Okay, it remembers things for you. That's why we have the subconscious mind. So when you speaking and believing and receiving stuff, and then you really know it's gonna come, and you just let the universe handle the rest, folks. This is when you just gotta step out of that and just go into, you know, your everyday living. Just go into your everyday living. Thank you so much, Sabrina. Good to see you again. Sabrina just gave a super chat, folks. If you see that yellow thing come up, that's called a super chat. But anyway, so this is the part I want to talk about. This is really what inspired me to get on here and tell you about, because I know it's hard for us to go through that process, you know, after we speak and believe and receive it, and still remain confident that our manifestations are going to come when everything else around us is going downhill. Everything is going downhill. Now, make no mistake, folks. The universe is on your side, especially if you be saying divine powers are working for you because you're trying to do right. That's so true, folks. The universe is only working for you. It can only give you things. It can only relieve you of things and forgive you of things. The universe is just a good place. You know, this is basically like heaven on earth. But you got to have your perception seeing it that way. And then you will notice, wow, like I'm getting so much stuff. How is it that all of a sudden I'm becoming so abundant? How am I becoming so prosperous all of a sudden? Oh, easy. Because you changed your mindset about how you see your life. Now you see yourself as a worthy person. Now you see yourself as a valuable person. Now you see yourself as somebody that's rich. Now you see yourself as somebody that looks good when you go out to the public. That's why all the guys is looking at you. Oh, now you see yourself as somebody, you know, who makes multi-millions of dollars. That's why you meeting multi-millionaires. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you change your perception. Now, there's gonna come a moment on the manifestation process where things get so bad. I'm talking about it gets so bad. It's like you're gonna have no air left. It's like somebody just choking your breath off and you can't even breathe. You don't have nowhere to go, nothing to do. Why is everything going bad? Folks, this is what you call the breakthrough moment of the process, okay? This is the breakthrough moment of the process. So what you gotta do is You just gotta set, and you just gotta be able to say, you know what, I'm not gonna think negative. I'm not gonna think negative about what's going on. Cause you know what? That's how a lot of people get pulled back off of the manifestation process. You see what I'm saying? So it's like if you give your negative energies the attention that they looking for, dwelling in them, talking about them to people, your problems, talking about it to people. You know what I mean? Sad face, poop face. You know, with the poop face all the time. You know? You really letting this stuff get to you because you see the reality of the universe doing its work. Now, like I always say in my videos, folks, one thing you got to keep in mind when you manifesting stuff and you want a major breakthrough, you ain't relying no more on what you see no more. It's crazy to believe, but you can't rely on what happens no more. You got to kind of step into a whole nother ball game, player. You got to be in a whole nother world of thinking. Okay? And this is why a lot of people can't manifest, because as soon as something go bad, they get scared, or they get in fear, or they run away, or they stop the process. They quit. They stop the dream. They don't want to do it because they see, or they think the universe forgot about them. They think that God is leaving them out to dry. No, where they do that at? Where they do that at, folks? That ain't real. Give this video a thumbs up if you feel and resonate with this video right now. Thank you so much for tuning in, folks. Let me get this out. So you're not relying on hard work anymore. A lot of people say, well, Trent, how is it possible that I can just speak and believe and receive something and not work for it? Well, you're going to still work, don't get me wrong, but now your work is different. Now you in the flow of it. Now you just letting the thing flow out for you. Now you just catching the currents and the tides. It's low tide one day, then it's high tide one day. You just got to be able to adapt, folks. You got to be able to shift energy. So when you're in this state of mind where you feel like destruction has come upon you, ain't nothing you can do, pockets is low, you know what I'm saying? You have to shift energies, okay? You're going to do a lot of thinking. I like to think of it as meditating. You're going to be contemplating on why it's happening to you. You're going to be saying to yourself, not you, because I be doing it sometimes too. I ain't exempt from you. But you gotta do things to get your mindset out of that negative thinking pattern. Like sometimes when I'm feeling like that and I know I need something, I desire something, what I do is I'll shift my attention on something else. I turned on Mr. Hotspot today. I was looking at living my best life. I was listening to that. Why? Just to get my mind off some negative stuff that I was thinking about. It ain't gonna happen immediately, but you keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Watch something funny. Go talk to some fun friends. Do anything that you got to do to trick your mind to manipulate and shift this energy from this negative state back into a positive state. Now, when you jump back into alignment, hopefully you do it fast enough. You're gonna meet your manifestation on that wavelength. All right, okay. It's not easy as I'm making it sound, because I already know when you go back and you really live in reality and you really trying to make things work and make ends meet, it really hits the fan. But just remember what I'm saying right now, folks, that breakthrough moment where you feel really pressured, in that little moment of despair, depression, anxiety, you can feel it. Oh my God, I ain't got nothing I can do. That's it right there. That's your key. Your job is to stay in a positive frequency, no matter what you see or think is not going to happen for you. The key is to stay in a positive frequency. Now, when you do that, it's going to feel weird as hell, because you're like, why am I so happy when I'm supposed to be so mad? Like, I can't be happy when I'm supposed to be mad, man. And I lost all my money, man. How am I supposed to smile? Come on. I'm living my best life. You about to turn on some little Duval, man, or something. Because if you want that manifestation, you want to get that money back, you want to manifest this thing that you've been trying to manifest for so long, you got to jump back into alignment real quick, folks. Go, like Drake said, you got to go from 0 to 100 real quick, folks. Life, let me tell you a little bit about life that I've learned on my journey. Life is like the television, the HD TVs. You know how 1080 means the amount of pixels that's in the TV to create the vision on the television, right? So the higher the pixels, the bigger the picture, but the better the picture. Okay. Now, all these little tiny microscopic pixels that they built into the TV to create one big picture, on that one little pixel, you might just see the color blue. But if you put all these different shades of colors around that blue and you put more pixels than TV, you're going to get a 4K Ultra HD television, you know, and you're going to see real clear. But like I said, life is sometimes, every day is like a little pixel on that TV. You understand? So you might be doing something to get this color together today. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know. You don't know because the universe is watching, monitoring, doing everything it can in its power to get you what you want to manifest. You know what I'm saying? The universe is always, thank you so much. The universe is doing all it can to get you what you want to manifest. But you got to realize it's slow like a turtle, man. The universe works on your favor. It's like a turtle. That's why when I was growing up, I understood that scripture. You might not get it right then and there, but it's always on time. You understand? The process ain't never stopped. Even though it looked like it stopped, it ain't never stopped. It's still going, even when something negative go wrong. You feel me? So you gotta kind of just be really, really, really certain that even though you might be feeling down and out or things are not going right, that it will. And then you will notice. Now this is what's gonna happen. Now this is the sweet part. The sweet part when you've gotten through that little hardship of breakthrough that you were feeling. Now when you get over that hump, you're gonna feel more positive again. You're gonna be smiling and stuff, showing all pearly 33 whites, you know? You're gonna look good, like you should go get in a Crest 3D commercial or something. Yeah, you know, you're gonna be radiant because you're gonna say, because your mind is gonna be shouting with joy because you accomplished a feat, what seemed like a feat, because y'all know it ain't easy getting out of that negative feeling. It's a beast, boy. It's hard. But the more you do it, the more you're gonna get into a habit of doing it faster. Faster. It's gonna be easy for you. Then you're gonna be like, man, why the universe is raining down stuff on me, man? I'm getting paid. Oh man, all these great things is happening. People are doing stuff for me. Why is all this happening? Because you're getting better at manifesting. You're getting better at manifesting, folks. And then you're gonna get to a point where you do what I teach some people that be interested, what I call like Vortex Fast manifestation. Don't be baffled by the word vortex, folks. It's just the terminology to describe the speed of how something is able to manifest into your life, because you already know anything is possible. You know, anything is possible. That thing that you want so bad right now, folks. You know, yeah, if the student is ready, the teacher will appear. But anyway, so man, you made me lose what I was gonna say. I forgot, man. Wrote that big long paragraph up there. Knowing I'm talking about science and biology and social studies and stuff. Come on, man. But nah, seriously, Vortex Fast, folks. Vortex Fast. You know, and folks, you know, this is one thing I want to say at the end to really like sum it all up. Like I said in the beginning, none of this stuff is new, folks. None of this stuff is new. I know I talk to a lot of people right now who are going through the phase of where it's like, oh man, you know, this stuff, it's mystic. Like, oh man, like, what is happening to me? Nothing, folks. Nothing is happening. This is how we are supposed to be. We are supposed to be intuitive. We're supposed to be powerful. The superhero movies that we watch, we're supposed to be them. You know? We just kind of like, was out of it for a long time, you know, and I got you in a second. And we're just now getting back to that real knowledge. You don't got to say nothing no more. You can just use your brain power and you can just read a person. You know what I'm saying? You can just see what they like, what their personality like. I know I don't want them because I can just feel the energy. You know what I mean? That's how you supposed to be living your life. Of feeling, not intellectualism, not books and stuff like that. Books is cool. And I know you wrote that comment of what books you recommend. And I'm about to tell you some books that I recommend you to read. Okay, but don't get too much into the intellectual stuff, folks. Because at the end of the day, the whole objective is to learn through your own intuition what's meant for you to learn, versus listening to what somebody else's opinion is telling you from their experiences in a book. Now, I ain't saying I don't read books still. I do read books, but I don't read books as much as I used to, because when you tap into like your intuition, when you tap into AKA whole brain thinking, where your left brain and your right brain are synchronized and you get to see synchronicities in real life, you don't need to read nobody book. It's time for you to write your own book when you get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people out there that need what you know. So each one teach one, folks. Each one teach one. Be sure you share some of these videos. What books I recommend? Y'all already know the number one book that I recommend that you to read is the book that I'm reading now. It's called what is it called? I had it on my head. It's called the Secret Power of Your Mind. Somebody know, because I know somebody done bought that book. But The Miracle Power of Your Mind. Miracle Power of Your Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. I think he's passed away now, but Dr. Joseph Murphy is a guy that I highly suggest you to go buy that book. You can actually buy that book in this description section of under this video when this video is over, and it's going to send you to Amazon and all that good stuff so you can buy this book. Another book that I suggest for you to read is books by Gary Zukov. Heart of the Soul, Seat of the Soul. An inspirational author that I would suggest for you to check out is a guy named Max Lucado. Max Lucado. Yep. Abraham Hicks, the female Abraham Hicks is a wonderful speaker, and she's here on YouTube as well. You can look up her videos, Abraham Hicks. Okay, she's wonderful. Let me see, who are some more wonderful people that I think that you would like. One of my favorite guys is Greg Braden. I like Greg Braden. He's a ex scientist or something like that, but he puts science with the spiritual world, and he shows how it's all the same, or he shows how science has put limitations on us, you know, and it's not really true, 100% true. The spiritual world is the true world. Another guy is Dr. Reverend Mike. He's a pastor, or old preacher, pastor. Reverend Mike, Reverend Ike. Reverend Ike teaches about law of attraction, money, teaches you how to think, and change and renew your mind into thinking in a more prosperous way versus thinking in a mind of lack and poverty. I know that was one of my things that I had to break in my mind growing up. I had to snap out of, I don't want no money because it ain't cool if I have it. Like, I had to snap out of, nah, don't give me no gas money because I done took you over. Don't give me no gas money, I'm good. Because I wanted to act like I didn't need it when I really need it. So I had to break that mindset. So Reverend Ike, he's going to teach you. That's right. Reverend Ike going to teach you things like, hey, switch up the words when you go out and say you ain't spending. Don't say you spending money. Say you circulating money. Say I'm circulating money. That's a good way to put it. We circulating money. That means when you spend it, the money's going to come back to you. See, it's all about your words, folks. It's all about how you speak about yourself, how you think about yourself. What you see, how you see yourself is how people treat you. When you want to shift energy in order to break through, you gotta be like, I think I'm running out of words now. Never that. But you gotta be somebody that's really able to take charge and to just go and know it's gonna come. Speak it, believe it, receive it. You're gonna go through the little hardship, breakthroughs to try to make you feel bad. The illusions are going to come around. All the negative things are going to happen to try to make you think that you broke, or things ain't going right for you, when truly the universe is who you are relying upon. And so you're going to get it. You're going to get it when you're able to change and snap out of that negative thinking, folks, and snap back into the right frequency real quick, real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. So now this is another thing I want you to keep in mind. This is the last thing I'm going to tell you, folks. I'm going to let y'all go. I know y'all got some stuff to do. This is the last thing I want to tell you. Now, when you get to the point where you got through the breakthrough part and you snap back into happiness, you snap back into a positive attitude. Now, this is when you can expect your manifestation to come. But see, this is what you got to remember about manifestation, folks. It ain't going to come if you sitting there and you dwelling on why it's all wrong and bad for you. You have to make conscious actions. So you're going to remember this after this video, folks. You're going to remember this. When you feeling bad, when you feeling down, when you feeling out, and you have to break out of that feeling. Now, when you get to the manifestation, when you get into the manifestation mindset again, when you're happy, you got to make actions and efforts to go out and get the thing that is coming to you. A lot of people be killing me. They think money is gonna grow on a tree that same day, or they think something gonna just a freaking bag of money just gonna fall from the sky, and God gonna be like, I know you were sad. There go your money. No, it don't work like that. Ain't nothing gonna happen. You're not gonna hear no chimes. You're not gonna hear no bells when things are going wrong and you be, oh, I hope everything goes right, universe. Ain't nothing gonna happen, folks. You ain't gonna get nothing. Only thing you gonna get is actions. I mean results when you make an action to continuously go back and continuously going forward for the thing that you want to manifest. That's when more doors are open. You know, and I'm gonna end it right here. I could go all night on this thing right here, boy. The spirit, folks, is made to always be moving. Idle hands are the devil's workshop. If you stop making actions, even though it look like brick walls is up, if you stop making actions towards your desired manifestation, you shut down the law. It ain't gonna move. It ain't gonna work. According to the rate that you move, folks, that's how it's gonna be able to allow itself to happen. If you want to manifest things, folks, you gotta be out here in the world. You gotta be in the world. It ain't gonna come in the house. You gotta get out here in the world and let the spirit be the spirit of energy to be able to go out here and, you know, attract the byproducts of what you feeling like, what you resonating like. You go out here, you rev up in your crib, at home, in your car, whatever, then you go out here into the world and you beam up. You beam it. You beam that light out. You beam it with that positive energy. You beam it. And then things gonna start coming to you and stuff. People gonna start coming to you. You know, and it's gonna be crazy, man. Y'all got what I'm saying. I think y'all understood this message well. Once again, if you're in here, you like this video, folks, make sure you press thumbs up on this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank everybody that left comments. Anybody have any questions they want to ask me, go ahead and write it in real quick. I'm gonna grab me some water real quick. Just go ahead and write your comment in real fast. Okay. One day at a time, Chris. Absolutely, brother. I see you. I guess y'all out there, y'all busy. Y'all busy. Y'all out there driving and stuff. Out there. It's all good, folks. It's all good. But anyway, so this is how you shift energy to breakthrough to manifestation using the secret law of attraction, folks. Remember, for those of you who are still tuned in, remember, if you think that you're getting good at manifesting, if you think that you're getting good at manifesting things, folks, this might be the time for you to get into the vortex. You know, it might be time for you to get into the vortex manifestation where I can help you. I gotta help you. I gotta help you get stuff that you probably know how to get. But remember what I said in the video earlier today, folks, sometimes it take another person to give you that pep, that extra step, that feel-good feeling, that momentum. And I'm a hell of a motivator. So you ain't got to worry about how fast the manifestation going to come, folks. So hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, send me a message at the very bottom. At the top of the comment section, folks, I'm going to leave my email. If you dare to do something so mind-boggling as the vortex, as I've been saying for the past week, I dare you. I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you, Sabrina, for the super chat and everything you've done. I've used energy from someone else in the vortex to get mine. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. How much is the vortex? Well, listen, I had to drop it down from $10,000 to $3,000. Okay, I dropped it all the way down because I felt like that's how much effort I have to put into it, because I got to work with you. I got to work with you every day for however long you need, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, every day. Me working with you every day, and I'm getting this knowledge, and I'm having to teach it and write it up for you and send you emails and call you on the phone and send you voice videos and voice memos. Folks, there's a lot of work, plus doing this too. So yeah, it ain't really like cheap like that. But if you still think you might be interested in it, you hit me up about that. What else I want to talk to you about since this live, folks? Yeah, so I need y'all to watch this video at the end. I'm going to put it at the end. This was another live that I did earlier today. I was talking about some real powerful stuff in that video, and I'm pretty sure that you're going to love the information I was talking about in there, because I was talking about, 2019, vibrations, getting your vibrations high going into the new year. And writing down New Year's resolutions after this video on a piece of paper, and all kind of good stuff. So check that video out, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love y'all so much. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace. Good night.